Aquarius people. People with Aquarius placements. Cross watching for an Aquarius. I keep hearing, I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. Na diva is a female version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a hustler. Na diva is a. Stop the track. Let me state facts. I told you give me a minute and I'll be right back. That's all we gonna need right there. Stop the track. Now let me state facts. Skirt. Okay. You know what you know is the title of your reading. Somebody's trying to withhold, but you know what you know. But you know what the fuck you know. It's become overwhelming or overstimulating. Irritation is what it feels like. Your patience has run thin. Whatever you want. Girl, you know I can provide whatever you need. Is what I heard. Somebody feels like they can give you what you want and need. But you know what you know. Something boils down to different perspectives, perceptions, either. Some things just won't work for you, and you know what you know. Someone is familiar or very knowing of what they want and the perception of another. No matter how good it looks or sounds, or no matter how good it looks or no matter how good it sounds, none of that's gonna change what you know. Somebody is hiding shit, but that doesn't change that you know what you know. In some cases, these perceptions are trying hard to trick your eyes or your emotions. You listen here, baby. You know what you know. Stand on what you know to be true always, okay? It's like I'm trying to think of a good example. So it's like let's just do something simple, like go into it's like you um it's like you watching Family Feud over and over and over, and you know all the answers, right? And then you actually go on Family Feud yourself, and you know you got your family with you, and now just say, yeah, you can't do this on the game, but just say you can, right? Just say they ask you a question and your family tell you the answer to give. They say, tell them this, say this, don't say nothing else with this. But you know what the number one answer is, and the person, you know that the answer they giving you is not going to be on that board, and if it is, it's going to be number 4. So you know what you know. Instead of listening to them, you say what the fuck you know to say, right? That's an example. Or it's like you being with somebody, right? And y'all go and y'all get a reading, right? And the tarot reader tell you that they are liking the same sex, right? But they're persistent and insistent that they don't, right? You trying to they're telling you what kind of life they want to build with you, making plans and this and that. But you know what that tarot reader said to you, and you know for a fact that that tarot reader is a good tarot reader, right? And you feel it in your gut that it's true. So building a life with this person, and no matter what they're telling you, how good it sounds, don't matter because you know what the fuck you know. Okay, you know what you know to be true. So this is just examples, but I'm saying it. Know what you know in all of these situations that you might be going there dealing with. Stick to what you know, no matter how good of a picture a motherfucker paint for you, no matter how good it looks to your eyes. Know what the fuck you know and stand on that, and you will appreciate that later down the line. Okay. So let's see what we got then for the Aquarius people. Spirit guides and ancestors. Spirit guides and ancestors. What's the message for the Aquarius people? What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do they need to know at this time? What is the divinely guided message for us? Thank you, Spirit. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. We need to know, need to know, need to know. and get it on the flow. Get it on the flow. If you don't want to party, then your ass gotta go. Somebody's a little too turned up. Like, I'll go because I don't want to fucking party. And I already said that. Motherfuckers trying to insist and shit. Like, I already know what the fuck I want to do and party ain't it. Like, ooh, be careful of a pushy ass energy. Trying to push their way up in your energy. And you like, no, bitch. Alright. Aquarius. Soulmate. Twin flame. Friendship. Romantic partner. Chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. Daydreaming. In the clouds. Delusion. Hopes and dreams. Somebody's got some shit going on. You done blocked somebody. And it's like today's your day or today's somebody's day. And you trying to have a good vibes right now and be in the moment. You ain't trying to worry about the chaos that you got going on with your soulmate, your friend, your romantic partner, your sneaky link, your whoever you dealing with. You ain't trying to worry about that. Right? Because I do feel like there's some daydreaming there sometimes. Where your head is in the clouds and some type of delusion or hopes and dreams. But right now, that's chaotic with the soulmate. So it's somebody's like some type of toxic arguments. But today, you're trying to be happy. You're trying to be in the moment. You're trying to celebrate something or someone. Salty, bitter, and you got somebody blocked because they're salty or they bitter, or you're salty and bitter at them. Okay. Um, Something's happening for somebody to recharge and get ready for a glow up. But that's like healing, recharge and glow up. Okay, there go the there go the liar right there. Somebody's masks, somebody's masked, hiding, concealing, and deception, but that's about to be shattered. Broken, nightmares, failures. It's about to be shattered because it's going to be shattered either because they get exposed or because somebody get exhausted with the lies, burned out, burdened, empty, and they slip up or tell the wrong lie or something get reported on their ass with the Citizens App coming through at the time. Bridges will be burned and somebody will be smelling the roses, okay? But they will still have wishful thinking, which means you might still dip back with the person. But this really stands out. Somebody's like, you putting all the bullshit behind you and you trying to show up for somebody's, giving somebody's birthday. And it's not even my birthday. But I got my name on the cake. That's what Lil Wayne said, but Rihanna said, cake, 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 cake. Oh, yeah, that's about somebody you gave cake to, probably. Are you giving the cake to? Maybe it's just your sneaky link. I don't know. Somebody you arguing with. But Smell the Roses comes out to join us. We got, ooh, baby, you all up in there. My body is your party. I can't keep my hands off you. Rock my body. You can't keep your hands off me. Cause my body is your party. I'm saying it wrong, ain't I? Know. Roses. It says smelling the roses. And then it says time. Delay, procrastinate, too busy. And smell the roses says slow down, take some you time, get out in nature. And then we got lust. And that's a strawberry, a white covered, a white chocolate covered strawberry. It says greed, by any means necessary and inconsiderate. And then we got nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, and giving back. And this is why y'all clashing, because y'all different. Somebody's just like lusting and somebody's nurturing. Somebody's realizing that somebody's here for a good time and not a long time. And then we got Archangel Michael coming out here. Protection, prevention from harm, divine intervention, family, chaos, soulmate, burn bridges. Yeah, there's some family ties here. I feel like in the spiritual, that's bringing in protection from some type of chaos, upheaval, or downfall. I feel like this lusting that you're doing with this person is putting you in a bad situation. I'm just saying. So, but somebody's waking up and starting to smell the roses. So they're slowing down, taking some them time and getting out in nature, grounding themselves. Okay, Queen of Wands energy. So somebody, like, you could be dealing with a fire sign. You can be dealing with this Queen of Wands, or this Queen of Wands is the one who needs to smell the roses when they come to you. Okay. But there's just like somebody then got so wrapped up in the love from the Queen of Wands, or vice versa, that they just need to take a step back. They need to wake up and smell the roses. Like, you're feeling mentally conflicted, or you're feeling regretful that you even allow yourself to just follow love like this, to just get up in your feelings like this. Like, Five of Swords, the Empress. Yeah, it's the Empress here feeling regret. That's what she's... Somebody knew they should have been. They should have pumped the motherfucking brakes a long time ago. But they didn't. So it's now time for them to wake up and smell the coffee, them roses, or whatever. It's like somebody been nurturing a situation that they knew was lusty. Right? Trying to build on some shit. Trying to work out some shit that they knew was here for a good time and not a long time. And maybe you didn't know, but you're feeling regretful like you knew. Because you was extending your love to a motherfucker. For them to be delaying, procrastinating, and too busy. Okay. What's this? Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, because it's like, maybe you couldn't see the truth, but you knew what you know. You know what you know. Remember that from the meditation. You know what you know. Be careful getting wind up and twined up in somebody's lust, or somebody's fantasy, or somebody's fairy tale that they feeding you, or dreams that they selling you, and now you're feeling like you don't know what to do, but you already know what your intuition told you to do. You already know that your intuition told you this motherfucker's lying. You already know that your intuition told you you're going to end up disappointed. Be aware of not listening to your fucking intuition, and now you feeling sad, disappointed, and all of the fucking above, because this motherfucker done procrastinated and gave you a good time, not a long time, and you've been nurturing it and offering your love. Be aware of getting so caught up in a situation that your ancestors got to step in and snatch your ass the fuck out mid sentence. Okay, be aware of getting digmatized or pematized. I don't know what you call it in the man's, but be aware now. Be aware of being an empress or emperor, but not lacking like one. I mean, we ain't perfect, but I'm just saying, be aware at this time. This ain't the right situation, and not act like one in. I'm sorry. Time. Tell me about time for Aquarius. Be aware of knowing what the fuck you know and going against it for the motherfucker that sounded good and talked clever. Okay, because the Nine of Wands reversed lets me know somebody's guard is going the fuck down. Right? Or the protection is not protectioning. So the ancestors got to step in and protect you for you, because you just falling all head over heels for a motherfucker who ain't doing shit but being greedy and considering by getting what they need by all means necessary. Okay, be aware of putting your guard down in a situation that you need to protect and restrict yourself from. Be aware of being the one to make that judgment call, and that being your final judgment call. Ooh, damn, somebody got you by the balls. What's going on? How you all in love and shit? What's going on with this? Cake? You done ate the cake, anime. I'm sorry, but hey. What's going on with this Nine of Wands to the Strength card? Queen of Swords, what you doing, boo? What are you doing? Some Capricorn got you like, my body is your party. Take me. Like, girl, get your ass back here. Come back. Come back with me now. The fuck is going on out there? Or is it Aquarius masculine? I don't know. Somebody's like going down a fairy tale. Or is it memory lane? Back down memory lane is what I heard. But there's a Aquarius woman right here. Putting her card down when she's supposed to be restricting herself from a situation. And the situation is toxic and not safe. But you're happy and living in the moments of... Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Be aware, girl. King of Swords is coming out too. Both of y'all here. Give me one more. Or two. Both of y'all here. Somebody's at risk of losing their house. Their stability. Somebody's at risk of losing their money, their income. All because of a choice. Somebody needs to hold back, but they all up in their thoughts. Like, this is about to wind up in the tower. King of Swords and Queen of Swords is here. Y'all be aware of dealing in some toxic happiness. Y'all be aware of something looking real good and tasting real good, but it ain't that good. Tell me about the lust card. Because you know what the fuck you know. Don't have nobody sucking you in some shit. No fairy tale bullshit when you know what the truth is. Just because some shit sounded good or looked good, or you wanted a piece of the pie. I don't know. Just be careful out there, y'all. Okay, I'm just saying. The Justice card. That's Libra energy. But this is like knowing. You know what the truth is. Right? But then getting caught up in some lust. Ten of Wands. And now you stuck with your dick in your hand. Sorry, but then you stuck holding burdens, looking back on how reflecting over what you done invested. Like the Six of Cups and the Magician. To the Moon. To the Seven of Wands. I feel like there's some unknown. There's some illusion that you're not aware about. King of Wands. What's the Six of Cups to the Magician? Should you not stand your ground or hold in the situation, I feel like emotionally you're gonna find yourself in some shit. You're gonna find yourself hurt and confused or hurt behind that delusion that you knew to be what you know what you know. Right? You're gonna find yourself being taught a lesson because you didn't simply just stand your ground on what you knew to be true. You let a motherfucker persuade you out of what you know. You know what the fuck you know, Aquarius, and stand on that. Or cross watcher. Right? I don't give a fuck how nurturing, protected, lusty this shit get. You know what the fuck you know. Have you some fun and get the fuck on. Don't be getting caught up and intertwined in some shit that you know you can't. That it's not good for you. It's not safe for you on a spiritual level. Like, be careful out there. The nurturing card says you're nurturing to some shit that you need to let go of. Like you supposed to be holding back, but you're nurturing, right? Giving. Put dead that shit. Okay, if you know what the fuck's going on. You know what you know. Okay. Four of Cups. Be bored. Bored, disinterested. I don't want that. I'm not interested. Tell me about the Death cards of the Four of Cups. Six of Wands. Ace of Wands. I feel like in some case, some type of a way, so it's passion. The Ace of Wands. It's that's exactly what it is. It's like passion, sex. Somebody when y'all do it, it makes you feel like somehow it could be victorious, or you get up in your feelings about it. I don't know what the fuck this is, but I feel like somebody's getting caught up on the wrong shit instead of focusing on what the truth is. What's the harsh truth with the Knight of Swords? It's like putting the harsh truth to the side somehow because it seems like it's going good. But then the Ten of Swords, that same harsh truth is what fucks you because you knew. But you took action anyway because you knew the truth. But you took a risk anyways. Like, what's the Ace of Swords? Yeah, it's like don't get caught up in somebody's illusion or they lies that they want to tell. You know what you know to be true. Okay, now stand on that. Because somebody would be fighting, arguing, and going back and forth to their last fucking breath, but you know the fucking truth. Somebody's trying to confuse shit, to live in an illusion, wanting you to take a risk on it. No. So look to the future, or move away from some shit. Don't be nurturing it. Don't be getting caught up in some shit. And if you do happen to get caught up in some shit, then the ancestors will step in that shit and put a chop block it. Put it on the chopping block, okay? Something about the Archangel Michael energy. Because you know what you know. Don't let nobody get you caught up in something else but you already know. The Knight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. See, I feel like if you don't end up getting in front of this yourself, it will screw you. But then after it screws you, the Archangel Michael with the protection, your ancestors step in, slow it down, move you away from it, and you get on track with your intuition. It's like it slows down. And then you calmer waters, you get on the way intuitively. What's the the Six of Swords. The Sun. Yeah, the calmer waters, something that'll get exposed to you that hurt your feelings. But it'll put you in a position. It's like it's something better or something different you're supposed to be doing. The Star card. Tell me about this High Priestess energy. Two of Cups. Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's caught up in their thoughts. Trapped up in their thoughts about a connection. Possibly being what fulfills their wishes. But I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like the wish fulfillment is in the future. Not the current situation. Or not this current situation. Eight of Wands. Move on. Keep moving quickly. Fast forward movement. Messages back and forth. Nope. Eight of Wands with the Chariot means somebody's getting the fuck on and they getting the fuck on as fast as they can. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. But they are having stress and anxiety behind some type of love that they took a risk on. On the Hierophant. It's like when they knew in the spirit, it's like that you knew it to be true in your intuition, and then the tower with the spirit comes out and give you the epiphany that you're supposed to stand on what you know to be true and not let nobody persuade you or paint this good ass picture to have you slacking on what you already know. But somebody trying to get you, somebody trying to catch you slipping and get you caught up on what they want you to believe over what you know to be true. Some people don't be ready to stand in that truth of theirs yet, so they sit there and lie until their motherfucking face fall off. They do anything to keep you from finding out the truth. They do anything to keep the truth from the world. So the fact that that's why the lust is here, greed by any means necessary, because they're insecure. I mean, inconsiderate. They don't care about what they doing to other people. They just care about as long as their secrets they seal. This is because it's like, you know, when some people, some men are gay, they would kill a motherfucker before they allow you to tell. They get that serious. So, motherfuckers, they'll say, well, you know, they'll just come up with all kind of shit and make a point. Now, I look at this and look at that. Do I look like somebody who's this and that? And that don't mean shit. Like, no, but just because you don't look like it don't mean nothing. And just because of who you know don't mean nothing. All that means is that you'll get good at hiding that, being that hiding that secret. But you can't hide who the fuck you are and you can't help who the fuck you are. Eventually, who you are is going to seep out of you and you're going to be doing what you like to do. Right? But you're just going to try to do it in secret. Like, whether that's cheating, whether that's reading books, whether that's dressing like a woman or dressing like a man. Like, whatever it is that you like to do, you're going to find yourself doing it because you won't be able to keep yourself from it. And if you're too ashamed or too embarrassed of what you like to do, you won't not do it. You'll do it in secret. You'll do it on where nobody can see you doing it. And you'll just hide that secret with your fucking life. You hear what I'm saying? And at some point, if you start healing, you'll stand in your truth. You'll realize this is who I am. Oh well, if I don't like it and nobody else don't like it, it is what it is. So that truth won't always, that secret won't always be a secret. At one point, if you ever decide to heal, especially if the spirit forces you, your secret will become a truth, right? So that's why I'm telling these Aquarius and these cross-watching people to know what you know. Stand on that truth. I don't care if it ain't true yet. It's going to be. Okay? Know what the fuck you know and stand on that. Don't be persuaded. Don't be fucked out of your thoughts. Don't be misconstrued. None of that shit. Be careful. Letting the motherfucker persuade you off of what you know to be true. Because I feel like it's going to be costing you in the long run. That's what I feel like. You're going to find yourself hurt because you've invested too much time, energy, effort, or even money into a situation that's not going to be long term. But you knew this. But it's somehow you got let a person persuade you out of what they good talking, out of believing in what you knew to be true. So be careful with that. Okay? Keep your energy protected. Be blessed. Stay protected. Okay? All right. Be blessed. Thanks for watching. Like the video, and I'm going to see you next time. Peace.